In this video, we installed a camshafts and a time and chain tensioner. Intake, aye. Now, how do you know where this is gonna? Oh, because of the teeth.
Yep.
Right.
So what you want to do, once you get you want to get it as close as you can. Because you also want to make sure that the sprockets on them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta figure out where it goes. So where's?
Yeah, you also have to have your line here. Basically, once you get the other one, so just lay it down for now.
Okay, get the other one.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, why doesn't it sit 100% where it's got to go here?
Well,
in the back.
Well, I can tell you by, it's not going to be perfect because we haven't put the tension in yet. But yeah, we got to get it as close as we can. Now,
Check what the phone looked like before. So before we took it apart, it looked like that.
right. Yeah, everything was lined up, everything was matched up.
So those, okay.
This, see how this one's facing up? That was somewhat uneven.
Yeah, but it's uneven in the back too.
Right.
So
for me, it's like, just got to see how naturally it would sit. I know that there's teeth and gears here. So, if that moves like that, that would be much closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this one here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like it's there, yeah?
No.
We're going to come down a little bit on that side. So, what do you think? Does that look right? Does that look lined up?
You're fucking close. Yeah.
Right. So, right now there's no tension, there's no pressure. But once you start fucking bolting everything back up,
Yeah.
it'll come together.
Okay.
As you do this.
And it'll match.
And at the same time, once we put the tensioner on. And remember, we took the tensioner off to get the pressure off this thing.
Okay.
So I would say, where I have it right now, what do you say? Yeah, it's pretty damn close. And I'm pretty sure the teeth are on the gear, from what I can see.
What about in the back on the ledge? Is that all gonna sync up when you start bolting?
Yeah, like you're gonna, the same way you took them off, the same way you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it by sequence. So that way it levels out.
Yeah.
Remember, there's the valves are pushing up on it right now, and all that shit.
Okay.
So I would say that the cams are
inner spot.
They're laid out beautiful.
Even here.
Yeah, you can see how the cam lobes are directional in a way, opposite of each other. Like you'll see it. I mean, that's how it is. I mean, if you look at the picture, you can probably see that right now.
So the cam lobes got to be. They're like you're always looking at cylinder one. You're not looking at the rest of them, right?
Pull out that picture so I can look at it again. The lobes, they look the same too, right? Directional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you have like a better shot of that, but yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah. That's it. The way I placed them felt natural. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
So
Now we see and install the camshaft holders in the numeric order it came out of.
Make sure there's no scoring going on with the arrow facing the engine.
you want to start with this one, that one. That's what you want to go by hand first, and then of course. You just want to make it, you want to feel it push down.
You turn it by hand and then you torque it. Right now it's finger tight.
Yeah, and then, just work it, Go even. Once you start to see like sandwich down.
It's going good, I think. The back one's just lifted up more. But
Yeah, it's going to be more, touching the back.
so number one's here. Tension a little bit.
That's fine. As long as you don't feel like it starts to like stop, you're like, oh shit, we're going anywhere.
Yeah.
Then you can fuck.
So keep going.
Keep going.
You're fighting with the lifter. Well, not really fighting, but you know what I mean.
Well, once you feel like it doesn't want to go anymore, go on to the next one. Remember, you want to work it.
Okay.
Once you feel like it stops, go on to the next one.
So this one.
Yeah. And then, you'll go over it again once everything's there.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's lowering. I mean, it doesn't feel that much tension right now. Yeah, I mean, it feels good right now.
It's going down.
Yeah. Alright, so back to one.
Yeah, no, this time, you want to go all the way.
All the way?
Yeah, but don't go hands.
Just,
It's closed up.
yeah. That's cool. Now we torque. They're all sandwiched nice, right? Yep. All nice and sandwiched. Arrows on point.
Once you get that tension back on, this thing will fucking spring back into place. 16 foot-pounds, 22 millimeters.
22 millimeters.
And what I see here, right? 22.
And that's it? Or we do it like a right angle?
And the same sequence that you were doing it just before.
That's it?
The torque, yeah.
So 22 and that's it? Not 90-degree angle? Not 95 degrees after and retorque?
That's what it says, bro.
Really?
That's it.
Am I drunk?
You don't want to go too hard with these, so...
No, I'm just asking, because usually Germans, they tell you to do this, and then they tell you to do a 90-degree angle after.
Yeah,
that's it? Yeah. Wow. 22 millimeters. All right, number one.
Now torque down the camshaft holder bolts in that sequential order.
Once it torques,
that's it. Okay, number one.
Also as a reference, it's a good idea to mark down the torque bolts as you follow the tightening order sequence.
So when you put this bad boy in, right?
Yeah, once it's in.
Once it's in, okay. Okay. You loosen this because this is holding this bolt. It prevents this from turning. That's what installing this fucking pin. So once you listen to that, then you can take this off. This is just locking this, so it doesn't move. It's probably for shipping standards, you know? So it doesn't like, you're like, oh shit.
So once that goes in,
yeah.
then
and then once this is in, you take this off, put tension on the chain, come here.
And that goes in. Oh, so that's just, this is the shipping.
Well, it's holding the tension too at the same time.
Okay.
Put this piece in for something with the oil. So you want to make sure you put that back in there, torque it, and then you put the cover.
Gotcha. I think 2 bolts.
Before installing the new Ballade Motorsports time and chain tensioner, must lubricate oil seals before installing into the bore. Once the TCT is into the head, bolt down the new mounting bolts into the cylinder head. Make sure that the other chain link didn't move, which I don't think it did. But why is it? I guess we got to tighten it, right? Because it looks like it. You see?
I would.
You see how that goes?
Yeah. I wouldn't even try to
Okay, so it needs to probably be torqued. Alright, so 12. Torque down the TCT mounting bolt to 12 Newton meters. Ready? Okay, it's 12. 12.3. 12.5. Okay. Next is that you have to put that bolt in, right? So that's how that looks like in the positions. Check with the mirror on the teeth on the bottom. Is that where where that whole bolt, the dot was?
Yeah, dot with the mark. Right
looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good. Now remove the TCT wig nut. So now what?
Looks like a flathead.
Flathead.
Yeah,
In the same spot?
in the same spot. That's for something with oil.
We have to put oil on it?
There's a hole in it.
It's a gallery.
I mean, you probably definitely put it on.
So in the same spot, correct? So it was this big hole. Now install the flathead bolt into the same threaded hole the wig nut came out of. And it's getting tight. We have to torque it, you saying? Bolt takes 4 Newton meters.
It's like handling like hand,
Cool.
right tight.
Alright, so it's like pretty much.
Give it one bug up.
Good. You gonna go?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
Once that's done, lube the oil seal and finally install the TCT cover into the TCT. So it goes in, how you see it, like that, like this. One. Torque down the TCT cover bolts to 12 Newton meters. As you can see through the peephole on the cylinder head, the TCT is now putting tension on the guide and chain. Torque down the axis hole bolt to 29 Newton meters. And finally, the new timing chain and camshafts is successfully aligned to spec.
Yeah, filler gauges, you know.
Stay tuned to the next video as we perform the valve lash adjustment. So if you like what you saw today, please hit like, share, and subscribe. This will help support the channel. Just as you, the viewer, we also have to work to pay our bills, which that takes time away from the video editing. We're not rich, we're not sponsored, and we don't have mommy and daddy funds to support our projects being filmed and the camera equipment to capture those moments. So a moment of your time by hitting like and subscribe can accelerate our challenges and progress for this channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.